Styxxoplix, live from Zipzopolis. We're about to bring you into the chaos order, paradox, border, in between the left, the right, the way that we do it with the might, day and night. Search and destroy should no longer be the ploy, but rather search and research is what we should enjoy. Time to bring the noise, for our minds are not toys. Our souls are not to be sold, for we must face the music and let the book of life unfold. We shall overcome and become the brave and the bold. Rise above the lies that have been told. You have a choice to be a voice or to be silenced for the tyrants, the people against the giants like Davids and Goliaths. Take a chance and charge onward for change with strong words. Talk hard and walk tall. All for one and one for all. So, super turbo warp speed overdrive. Everything is going live. Smile for the camera, keep up the stamina. At home on the road with information overload. In the fast lanes with slow guns. Instant gratification for everyone on the run. Tons of data saved for later. Prayers in the cloud, players in the crowd. Say it now and say it proud as time accelerates, but no one contemplates the consequence. As we approach the singularity sequence, the quick fix fast food society that is afraid of sobriety. Delight versus pleasure, what's the true treasure? Prayers in the cloud, players in the crowd. Say it now and say it proud. Well, as summer simmers down and we feel our way into fall with the orange, yellow, and brown leaves that breeze through the front yards of America, we slip into something more comfortable and get into character. For the jack-o'-lanterns of Halloween and the pumpkins of Thanksgiving seen on the countrysides nationwide. The time for warm words and blankets for lovebirds and the hallmark moments of mall rats and cool cats as we prepare for the wilderness of winter and holiday cheer to bring the family near, because home is now here for all to share everywhere. Quiet nights of wild air and vanilla moons. Living rooms filled with strange cartoons. Solid oak bookcases and spiral staircases. Familiar faces and unknown places. Irony awaits at the pearly gates without hate as we synchronize our heartbeats in the streets of love, below and above. Surrounded by the center as we enter the empty space and face the music like composers and conductors of the orchestra. Nostalgia in the treasure chest. The history test as future passes the presence in the final residence of memory. In the sea of tranquility, where dreams fly free. Where dreams fly free. Now, this is a long piece written on September 27, 2013. Destiny's Destination. As I struggle to reach out and engage the audience in an infinite conversation, I ponder on the thought of 50+ posts of 6 months of consistent writing to witness a social impact. Words flutter in my fleeting memory as I wonder how I will discover topics to develop content from my WordPress blog, promotion, spam, platforms, connections, word of mouth, blah, blah, blah. As I profile the audience's interests and preferences, I sit and think about how I can narrow in on a recurring theme of fascinating curiosities. I scroll through my Twitter timeline and find that which most intrigues me and think of how I can integrate that into my personal blog. Does anybody want to see the movie Gravity surpass our expectations we had for Pacific Rim? Man of Steel, Iron Man 3, Elysium, Oblivion, and even Prometheus. What will hold our attention? What will give us that final aha moment when we finally look around and genuinely reach out to one another and play musical chairs with our jobs and occupations? Where are we going with such acceleration and getting closer to one another through the means of Wi-Fi, internet, and social networking? Are we planning on a great science and art project for the next world? Migration into space? To explore the planets in our enterprises and Millennium Falcons? Immortal transhumanists with enormously short attention spans? Where is this going? What are the consequences? What are the benefits? Do the questions ever stop? I envision a future where we break down the walls and cross the bridges to one another to collaborate in a huge festivity of creative activity where we all become beings of the Renaissance. Polymaths and geniuses running amok on the streets of inspiration. Is mobile technology preparing us for perpetual travel? Life in the fast lane, constantly on the go. Up in the air like George Clooney. Teleportation? Folding space and time? What is the destination of us evolving with technology? Shouldn't we make sure that we create sustainable environments for all of us to thrive in? Well, we're working on it, aren't we? It's all a work of progress, isn't it? Yes, we are shifting paradigms at a phenomenal rate. Cycles are getting shorter and shorter. Will the singularity truly happen? The peak of civilization is nearly upon us. These are interesting times indeed. Tomorrow, no, tomorrow becomes today so quickly nowadays. Embrace it. We shall overcome our obstacles and recognize each other's suffering and drive towards that great synchronicity event, which will lead us to perpetual climax. So, be it. Yeah, Destiny's destination. Even if the NSA watches my every move, they still don't know my coordinates. Completely forgotten in the underground, absolutely invisible to the corporates. I reside with the fortresses, and I'm still more or less incredibly sorcerous. With the psychedelic poetry, yes, I no longer worry about conquest, champions in the contest, or political protest. I just express. Drug abuse and mental illness prevented me from past financial success. Nevertheless, at nearly 40, I'm obsessed with progress. I'm fortunate enough to still be alive and conscious, and for that I feel blessed. So I beat proudly on my chest as onlookers second guess. Yes, from a mess of excess to putting the past to rest. Yes. For my last piece, my most recent piece. You're the spitting image of an imitator. I'm the originality initiator. The one that be starting this. The bar beast from the far east with the car keys ready to ignite on sight with heartless sense. I release the intense contents that get you ending up like found footage participants. Your mind is my residence. I always show up on time with perfect attendance. Ha! Hey, I paint the flow and it ain't ego, it's confidence. It ain't karma, it's consequence. Hey, confrontations are compliments. You paying close attention is my accomplishments. I keep you in suspense with my plans for world dominance. Believe me, I got it all covered like condiments. Styxxoplix, live from Zipzopolis. Dr. Documenter, Boogie Bowser, Zip Zop, Zing Zong Zen Zamen. Styxxoplix, October 2013. The Philippine Wolverine on the scene. Know what I mean?